Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to tonight's Walpole Media Corporation Friday, November 10th, 2023 broadcast of Walpole High School Varsity Football. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be calling all the action from the John Lee Press Box high above John Turco Field as your Walpole High Timberwolves host the Hornets of Mansfield High in a quarterfinal action of the MIAA Division III playoffs. Joining me with all of his knowledgeable commentary is my friend and co-host, John Rockwood. John, you've been on the field for most of these games this year as being a football official. What do you think about tonight's game?
Well, Rick, I think we should expect a very evenly played, well-played game. Both teams have the 6-3 records. Both started slowly but have been playing extremely well in recent weeks. And both teams really want to move on. And underneath all that, these teams do have history.
They do.
There's been a great rivalry. We don't play them very often, but when we do, it's important.
Right,
and
very true.
Both teams have had their share of success in those matchups, so I think this should be a great game.
Yep. Walpole will trying to make it 6 straight wins and gain some revenge against the Hornets. Mansfield prevailed in the last regular season game these two teams played in 2017, 34-13 at Mansfield. But they have split a pair of Division II Super Bowl decisions before that, with Walpole on top in 2008, 41-21, and the Hornets winning 4 years before that, 24-14. Coach Chris Sullivan's squad comes in as the 4th seed, while Mansfield is 1 spot below the Timberwolves. Tonight's winner will meet the victor of Milford North Attleboro next weekend in the state semifinals. A Walpole win and a Milford loss would have the game here at Turco Field. Should both Milford and Walpole win tonight, the game would be in Milford, as they are the top seed in Division III. Walpole's 6-3 record is somewhat deceiving, as the Timberwolves played only one Division III team before these playoffs, rolling over Milton 42-23. The remainder of their games they have played have all been against D1 or D2 teams. After being blanked by D2 powerhouse undefeated King Philip 31-0 in the season opener, Walpole dropped a 14-7 count at Natick, in which a costly penalty after a blocked field goal attempt by the Redhawks turned into the winning TD. After a 30-14 victory over Wellesley, a late first half implosion led to a 21-19 loss to 7-1 Needham. The loss, however, started to turn things around this season for the Orange and Blue, as they ran off a quintet of more than decisive victories over Shrewsbury 31-6, Milton 42-23, Braintree 37-3, Wachusett Regional 45-13, and Hingham 46-15 last week. The T-Wolves are 2-1, tied for second in the Herget Division of the Bay State Conference. Outscoring their opponents by a 29-16 mark, Walpole brings in a 5-0 mark here at Turco Field. Mansfield finished runner-up in the Davenport Division of the Hockomock League at 4-0, 6-3 overall. With a 3-2 road record, the Green and Gold is outscoring its opponents 25-12, nearly identical to what Walpole is doing. The Hornets come in riding a 6-game winning streak after starting the season with 3 straight losses. Victories over Canton 25-0, Sharon 31-14, Barnstable 28-7, Oliver Ames 49-0, Stoughton 21-7, and Westboro 21-7 in last week's playoff opener. Followed opening setbacks to Catholic Memorial 41-14, Duxbury 21-17, and Marshfield 15-9. I'm a little concerned with the Marshfield game because it was just Marshfield looked really good in that game, and the Hornets struggled in it. Anyway, Brandon Jackman tops Mansfield in scoring with 8 touchdowns, 6 on passes from quarterback Connor Curtis, who has scored 6 times and thrown for 11 scores. Nolan Buderi has found the end zone a half dozen times, and kicker Evan Hevis has a pair of field goals and 18 PATs for his 24 points. In his 6 years at the helm, Coach Chris Sullivan's teams have amassed a 35-win, 22-loss record. They just had the coin toss. I think Walpole won. I do know Walpole will be going right to left on your TV screen. Senior Jamal Abdal-Khalak, Walpole's wideout kickoff and punt returner extraordinaire, leads the team with a dozen end zone romps for 72 points, tied for 7th in the division. Jamal's 9 TD receptions are second best. Abdal-Khalak has also 2 kickoff return touchdowns of 92 yards against Natick and 80 yards against Wachusett. We will now have the playing of the national anthem by the Walpole High Pep Band. See out there, Mansfield has a huge squad here tonight, a lot bigger than Walpole's. Walpole's is usually one of the large ones we see, but tonight Mansfield has at least as many as them. Walpole will be kicking off here.
And so Mansfield, will start on offense. So I didn't see the toss either.
I didn't see who won. I just saw them separate them, so I don't know if Walpole deferred or not.
Won and deferred.
Right. Okay, back deep for Mansfield is Brandon Jackman and Eben Schatz. Kicking off for Walpole is Nick Foynes. And we are underway. It's a short kick. Comes to Jackman on the 11. He's up to the 15, 20, and gets up to about the 20, close to the 25-yard line. And that's where Mansfield will take over.
Pretty good coverage by the Walpole kickoff team, limiting the return to the 25-yard line.
Walpole's special teams have been very strong this year. Both on kickoff and punt returns. They've really done an outstanding job of keeping the opponent with not great field position.
Right. And I've noticed that in the winning streak, their defense has been very stingy, right? I think they've let up 13 points twice, but also have let up 3 points in a couple of those games.
Right.
So, it's a tough defense.
All right, first down, handoff. Oh, no, it's a fake. Curtis keeping it, going, and he gets nailed right at the line of scrimmage. He might have got 1 yard. Looks like they're going to mark it on about the 25. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Mansfield.
I think Walpole is the only site that I know of that has the lit down marker.
Really? Yeah, that's new.
It's new this year.
Wasn't there at the beginning of the season.
It
I
is
think they
tremendous.
started partway through.
It is such a huge help to the officials to have that nice bright down number of the down to help us out.
Here's a handoff up the middle, big hole, and a big gain there by 16. Nolan Buderi. He gets it up to the Mansfield 42-yard line.
Yeah, there was a big seam right up the middle that he hit quickly and made it into the Walpole backfield in no time.
So it'll be a pickup of 17 on that play. New set of downs for the Hornets. White uniforms, green numbers, green stripes and piping. Walpole orange shirts, blue pants. Again, handoff to Boderi. Cuts back the other way here now. Nice open field tackle there by Shane Brennan for the Walpole.
Looks like they had Bordieri wrapped up.
I know.
He started left, and there was nothing there. So reverse direction, came around the right side and picked up a first down.
So 1st and 10 from the Walpole 47. Boderi in motion. Pitch left to Brian Butler.
Very good pursuit by the Walpole defense on that play. Pickup of 3. Walpole plays a 4-4 defense. At least they start that way. So linebackers and cornerback on that side came up and kept the runner inbounds and limited the gain to only
just
a yard or so.
A pickup of a yard on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 9 for Mansfield. Fake handoff to Boderi. This time he gets maybe 2 up to the Walpole 45.
Right, that was that same play that gained the 15 yards a few plays ago.
Oh, they're going to mark him back at the 46, so just a pickup of 1 will be 3rd and 8. We'll see if Curtis looks for his favorite receiver, who is number 3, Brandon Jackman. And I think I see Jackman split out on the left. Curtis back to pass. Drops off a quick one. Complete.
Oh, boy.
And going down to the Walpole 20.
Mansfield set up that screen pass very nicely. You can tell when the defensive linemen are given very little resistance on their way to the quarterback.
Right.
Draws them in. The quarterback just drops it off to his back, who's usually right at the line of scrimmage, which is what Mansfield did there. Picked up 20 yards.
Yeah.
For 1st and 10 at the
18. Right. Curtis keeping it. That may have been a broken play. That was a high snap. Looks like he got down to about the 16.
You know, Walpole, the defense can't be intimidated here. You know, I'm sure they're well aware of how strong a program Mansfield is, but you know their history of Super Bowls, and that doesn't mean anything out here. And you know, when I'm taking the Milton game, for example, Milton came in here undefeated, high-touted offense. Walpole completely dominated them.
Right.
So there's no need for the Walpole defense to be intimidated by the Mansfield Hornets this evening.
Yep.
And we'll see if they can tighten up here.
2nd and 9. Hand off to Boderi again, and he gets nowhere again. Might have picked up a yard or 2. Looks like they're going to give him 1 yard.
Nice closure there. The Walpole defensive line had there was no place to go up the middle,
right.
And when the runner darted to the outside, Walpole closed on him very quickly.
Okay, it brings up a 3rd and 8 for Mansfield. They come up to the line.
2 wideouts and motion right. So
Curtis, flag or timeout.
Yes, it
It was
was.
a timeout by Mansfield. They called it just before the snap there. Obviously, the coach didn't like what he saw out there and decided to call the timeout early in the game here. How many timeouts does the team get?
3 each half.
3 each half, okay.
Remember, it used to be, for many years, there were 5.
Five,
You had
and that
3 fulls and 2
Games would go forever. I remember come and go some of those
Oh,
games.
it's
and
terrible.
A team would be losing by 30 points with 3 minutes to go and start using every single timeout.
Yeah.
It was like, there's no way you're going to win, so let's just get it over with.
So,
It's
What do we
so
have here?
we'll be
Looks
back
like,
here, 3rd and 8 for Mansfield.
number 8, Brian Butler, was getting attended to by the medical staff on the sideline. That may have been why the timeout allowed him to come back into
Right.
to the game. Mansfield comes out in the same. They've got 2 wideouts to the right. No motion this time.
Curtis fires incomplete. It'll bring up a 4th down. So 26, 33-yard attempt. I don't know. We'll see if the kicker's got the leg for it.
Here they come. Yeah.
Or are they going to go for
Well,
it?
no, I think the kicking team is coming in now.
Right. So number 46 is the kicker. He's a sophomore. Evan Heffez. And this will be a 33-yard attempt here. The ball is down. The kick is up. It is good. And Mansfield draws first blood.
Had plenty of length. It looked like it was headed wide left from
Right.
up here, but apparently went through. I actually have a lot of familiarity with this officiating crew. I work with them pretty regularly, so I can almost guarantee a well officiated game.
Good. That's good to hear. So then how come you didn't get this
I
game,
don't know.
John?
I don't know.
All right. Back deep for Walpole, Jamal Abdal-Khalak. The upmen are Logan Keys and John Dayer.
As you said earlier, Rick, he's been exciting Walpole fans all season.
Yeah, they're going to kick
Collect.
it over to Logan Keys. Keys stops, stutter steps, still going on his feet. Nice run back up to about the 31 for Walpole. And that's where Walpole will take over on their own 31-yard line.
I'd like to see Walpole come out with an aggressive offensive game plan.
Yeah.
Thanks to your stats, we know Noah McKenzie 19 touchdown passes, and he certainly has improved as the year's gone on.
Pass over on the side to Abdal-Khalak. And he's hit
was
after a gain of about 4. Oh, no, that's actually right on the line of scrimmage, I
Very
think.
nice tackle by Connor Curtis out there in the right flat.
Yeah, pickup of just 1 yard on the play there. So 2nd and 9 for the Timberwolves. They come up to the line. Split wide left is Matt St. Cyr. Pass in the backfield. Still on his feet.
Beautiful blocking by those 2 wideouts that you mentioned. They both picked up their cornerbacks, which really allowed.
That was Logan Keys
to,
on the carry up to about the 38, 39, I think. Pickup of 7.
Now he also has come into his own as the season is going on. Was he expected to be the featured back?
Who was that?
Logan
Well,
Keys?
he had a lot of playing time last year. Okay. Scored 6 or 8 touchdowns last year, so he was used a lot.
There it is.
There it is.
Right,
Kamari Hughes on the way. See you later. Hasta la vista, baby. Walpole goes on top here. Kamari Hughes with a 61-yard pass.
Beautifully executed play. It was Noah McKenzie didn't need much time to find him. With Kamari splitting the seam
right
in the Mansfield defense, hit him in stride, and no one was going to catch him.
Foyne's ready for the extra point here. Kick is up and good. And Walpole takes a 7-3 lead here. After 7 minutes and 36 seconds of play, Abdal Kalak has gotten the majority of the accolades this year for Walpole, but Kamari Hughes has been huge. He's come up with some tremendous plays. He has, that's his 8th touchdown, all on pass receptions, and they've been big-time plays where he's, gutted it out, pulled it out of somebody's hands and just, gone with it. So Hughes and Abdal Kalak are huge for the Timberwolves.
So there may have been some kind of miscue on the Mansfield defense because he was, although it was a quick hitter, he was wide open.
Right. Okay, Foyne's getting ready to kick off again here. Short kick again, up to the 20. And that will he'll give him about the 27. The return by Jake Bagwell. And the ball will go up to the 28. And that's where Mansfield will take over on their own 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Sounded like the crowd was looking for an unnecessary roughness penalty on that. Except the Walpole defenders drove the runner back and then deposited him on the turf.
Right.
If it's too late after the whistle, you're going to get flagged for that. But the refs didn't see it that way just then.
The handoff still moving. Wow. Gets over the 30-yard line to about the 31 maybe. Pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Walpole teasing a little blitz there. The backers drop off.
So handoff to, I think that was to Butler, to Brian Butler. Comes up to the 34. Pickup of 3 on that. 3rd down, about 4 to go for the Hornets. The stands did fill up, John, after the game began here. Curtis over on the side. Complete and knocked down. Shot of the first down. In fact, he may not have even got back to the line of scrimmage.
Excellent coverage by the Walpole defenders.
Brings down a 4th and about 5. Back to the 34. So no gain on that play. There's good showing by the brigade up in that far right section of the stands over there. Lots of people in the stands here tonight. Good to see this. Hafez will be kicking for Mansfield. There's the snap and a whistle. Delay a game, motioned.
Yeah, false start against the offense, it looks like.
So that'll move it back to the 29. And I see now that it's Tommy Vallette who does the punting for Mansfield, not Evan Hafez.
And I'm noticing Abdal Kalak is a little deeper now. He was very short when they lined up before. Does he just rely on his speed to track down the
Even
the
now,
punts?
he's only on the Walpole 45.
Oh,
Bad kick.
Bad kick. So.
And it gets
All right.
no, it does not help because it's going to go out of bounds right at midfield.
All right.
And that's where the Timberwolves will take over at midfield.
With some
A 7-3 lead.
extracurriculars going on out there with Quinn McNeil is going to be penalized for, you know how they always get the guy who retaliates?
Right.
Well, 61 from Mansfield, threw him to the ground, and Quinn, I think it was Quinn, retaliated, and they always catch the second guy.
Yeah.
So that's too bad because Walpole would have started with the ball at the 50.
Yeah.
And now they'll be going back 15. That's something that I was going to say young athletes, but no athletes ever learn that lesson. Do
Right,
they?
right.
If you retaliate, you're going to get caught 100% of the time.
Yep.
Always.
Okay, so this will move the ball all the way back to the 35 of Walpole.
Yeah.
And the Timberwolves will start there. It took them just 3 plays to score the last time, all 3 passes. We'll see what they do here. Keys the lone back. In motion is Jamal. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a loss of 1.
Walpole's offensive line is not huge as size of the individuals go, but their technique is excellent, and they execute their blocks very well.
Right. And they've gained confidence in themselves as the season has gone along. You can see it.
Sure.
Second down and about 10.5 for the T-Wolves. Split wide right is Matt St. Cyr again. McKenzie back to pass, fires. Ooh, deflected away. Almost, he was looking for Hughes again, and almost deflected it into the hands of Abdal Kalak. Third down and 10.
Connor Curtis back there defending. He's looks like a multi-talented player for Mansfield.
53 seconds left in this first quarter.
That went by fast, didn't it?
Going long, looking for St. Cyr. Oh! Just in and out of his hands. And it'll bring up a 4th down and a punting situation for Walpole.
It was a little underthrown by McKenzie. St. Cyr had to come back and tried to make the catch, but it's a catch he should have made.
Yeah.
It was right into his bread basket and fell out. That's unfortunate. But.
So Jackman and Borderi back deep for Mansfield. Foynes will handle the punting. gets it off. There's a straight up punt.
So,
Mansfield
player
player
from
running
Mansfield.
with his helmet
So that
off.
is that's a 15-yard penalty. Participating without your helmet I'm surprised we haven't seen a flag for that.
That was Evan Thevenot.
You know, in the last
Weird that you lose it, outside like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Walpole down the ball on the 24 of Mansfield. And that's where the Hockomock League team will start with 34 seconds left in the first quarter.
Player safety has been such a emphasis the last several years, with the targeting penalties, and playing without a helmet is about as unsafe as you can get.
Yeah, especially
it's supposed to be penalized.
Right, when you're way out and then come into the play.
Exactly,
after.
yep.
Curtis back to pass, throws complete and pushed out of bounds to Jackman. It will be second down and about a yard to go.
It's a very well
The
thrown ball.
34-yard line. And that will end the first quarter with Walpole on top, 7-3. Mansfield got on the board first, and I think Mansfield's lead was the first time in these last 6 games that Walpole has trailed in it. Evan Hafez kicked a 33-yard field goal, 5:59 into the game. But just 3 plays and a minute 37 later, Kamari Hughes pulled in a 61-yard pass and run from Noah McKenzie. Nick Foyne's extra point made it 7-3 Walpole, and that's where we stand after 1 quarter of play here at Turco Field.
I remember speaking with Coach Sullivan in the preseason, and I think some people were surprised with the level of play that he scheduled early on with the preseason scrimmage against Catholic Memorial, and then the first non-league game against King Philip. And I think his plan is sound because, sure, they started a little slow, but you look at the last, they have just on such a roll. Right.
Well, like I said, other than Milton, in the regular season so far, only Milton was the only Division III team they played. Everyone else was Division I and Division II. On first down, up to the 39-yard line, and a first down for Mansfield. In motion is Baderi. Curtis looking, going down the left sideline. He's got Jackman.
Drops it anyway.
He couldn't hold on to it as he landed out of bounds anyway. I don't think it probably would have been a complete pass, but he dropped it as he hit the ground. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Pass. Handoff coming around the left side.
Oh, God, it's old.
Big hit. That was Baderi on the carry. A pickup up to the 47. Pickup of 8. Third down and 2.
I think he got to the corner because one of the Walpole defenders was held. I usually don't like when spectators call plays, but there was definitely a
again
hold
with
there.
the carry. He's stopped shot. He didn't get it. It'll bring up 4th down and a long yard to go.
Surprised they're punting here.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised myself.
there's,
Watch for a fake here.
A lot of evidence that going forward on 4th down is pretty successful,
Yeah.
in all levels of football.
Curtis is back in, so I think that they are going
okay.
for it.
Well,
And a timeout call by
Mansfield. Poor Coach Redding is losing his mind on the sidelines. They're not getting it.
Yeah.
His Hornets, and they're going to get stung.
Coach Redding's been the head coach here for a long time.
Yes, he has.
Back when I was working at the Sun Chronicle, back in the, let's see, late 90s, early aughts. I think he was the head coach then.
Right. I think he played at Holy Cross back in the 80s, and then, became the head coach at a very young age.
Right.
I only know that because I went on their website today. They actually, Mansfield has a very, very good football website. And there's even pictures of him playing at Holy Cross back in the day. But clearly built a superior program over the years.
All right, 4th down and a yard for the green and gold. And this time they get it. As it's Buderi again, going into Walpole territory to the Walpole 48, pick up a 4 and a new set of downs for Mansfield.
He followed number 66, Sam Dunn, on that play, who's listed at 6'1", 280, and he looks it from up here, so he's made a hole there.
Yeah. Pitch back, Curtis going long. He's got Jackman and the pass interference. No, that wasn't Jackman. That was it was Jackman. Yeah. Unfortunately, they're gonna call that big break here for Mansfield.
So it looks like Quinn McNeil had been beaten, but boy, he turned on the jets and caught up, and then interfered with the receiver's ability to catch the ball. If he had turned and looked, it might not have been a DPI, but and your viewers will notice that this is not like the NFL where, the penalty, it's a spot foul.
Yeah.
In federation rules, defensive pass interference goes back to the previous spot, and it's just a 15-yard penalty from there. So
they'll get the ball at the Walpole 32. New set of downs. 8:56 left in the half. That's the 33, not the 32. Curtis looking, going down. And it's almost intercepted by Logan Keys. They were looking for Eben Schatz. It was beyond him. Keys dove in, and it just fell incomplete. Would have been a nice turnover for Walpole there. Logan, I think, had 2 interceptions last week in that game, and he's had 3 or 4 on the season. I didn't keep interception stats this year, but I think he's got 3 or 4 already.
So Mansfield's looks like they're testing Walpole's corners and safeties, and we'll see if they have success with that. I think our defensive backs are very strong, and there they go
Curtis.
again.
He's being chased out of the pocket. Fakes the pass, still going. Gets down to about the 26, maybe. 27.
Like I was saying,
6.
he had no one to throw it to. No one was open, and had to run with it.
Third down and about 4. Jackman comes out. Full backfield.
Good old-fashioned I backfield that you don't see too often. And
That was Borderi again. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. They might give him a yard.
there was some forward progress there, but definitely not close to the line to gain. All right.
26. Looks like it's still at the 27. So fourth and about 3.5 or 4 to go here. And Mansfield takes their third timeout.
So what do we think? So it'd be about a 44-yard kick?
Let's see. It's at the 27.
Oh, 27.
37 or so. Yeah, it'll be a 44. Yeah, I don't think they're going to try a field goal. 44 is an awful long for a high school kid.
And the last one, the Hafez
that was
got it through, but it wasn't
33, right?
Yeah.
Although I did hear that in last week we were talking. They said the kid from Natick kicked a 43-yard field goal in a game the week before. So it's not unheard of, but
it's a huge benefit. Always has been.
Oh,
to have a good kicker at high school level.
7 minutes, 18 seconds left to go in the first half here from Turco Field. Your Walpole Timberwolves on top on this MIAA Division III quarterfinal game, 7-3 on a 61-yard touchdown pass and run by Kamari Hughes from Noah McKenzie. All right.
Not too early to say. This is a big
defensive play, yeah. Curtis back to pass. Drops it off.
Sorry.
And he's stopped. Great tackle by 21. Quinn McNeil got his arm out there and was able to trip up the receiver. Nolan Boderi. And Walpole will take over on downs.
Yeah, that was that screen pass that they had success with before, but
it looked like he was good again, and Quinn was able to get his arm out there and trip him up.
All right, so
Walpole will
take
over
advantage here.
Yeah, on their 25-yard line. Hughes split right. I think that's St. Cyr on the left. They go. Still on his feet.
Both quarterbacks have similar throwing motions, somewhat of an open-handed throw. Sometimes you see quarterbacks will come right over the top, but both these guys have a very fluid throw with their hand almost underneath the ball.
Pick up a 5 on that to the Walpole 30. That catch was by Matt St. Cyr. Hand off to Keys.
Find an opening.
Keys gets an opening. He's get the first down. Goes over the 36, maybe to the 37-yard line. They'll mark him on the 36.
Very patient run there. He had to wait for a heartbeat or two for his blockers to make the hole. So he stopped on a dime and then found the seam, picked up the first down. Nice, smart bit of running right there.
That's actually Walpole's first running play. Hand off again to Keys. He might have got a yard. There's a 2 maybe. See where they mark. They'll mark it on the 39. Pickup of 2. Second down and about 8 for Walpole.
And with a talented quarterback like McKenzie and this receiver group, there's no end to the variations in plays that they can pull off. It must be hard to defend against Walpole.
And a timeout Walpole with 5:22 left in the half. Timberwolves will take their first timeout.
Want to give a shout out to the Porkers
Porkers this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Your top seed in Division I field hockey in the quarterfinals. Walpole defeated Bishop Feehan 1-0 on a Kate Schneider goal from Izzy Adams in double overtime. This game was a nail biter the whole way, and the Porkers did just a huge job to get that victory. So they'll play the winner of Franklin Acton, which is going to be tomorrow. They'll meet them in the state semifinals probably Tuesday or Wednesday of next week.
My 3 daughters all played in Franklin and Acton Boxborough. Neither one of them are towns that Walpole likes to play or likes at all. But congratulations to Jen Brown and the team. Just amazing consistency over the years of that program. And we hope to see them go out to Worcester or wherever the finals will be this year.
Yeah, I think last year it was in Taunton. The finals the last 2 years have been up in Burlington.
Oh, okay, great. All right.
We don't want to talk about the results of those two, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
McKenzie back to pass. Lucas fires complete to Jamal to the 38, to the 48 of Mansfield.
Beautiful route. He was split out wide to the right.
Pick up of 10 and a first down.
Full speed, then he stopped on a dime.
Right.
Turned. So he ran the defender off, built himself a cushion, and McKenzie hit him right where he's supposed to.
Hand off to John Dayer, going around the left side. Get some room, still going down to the 40.
John Dayer, that's a name I haven't heard much. That was he got to the corner quick.
Yeah.
And
yeah, he's been a surprise, I think, this year for Walpole. He is a senior, but he didn't see a lot of action last year. And this year, when he's been called upon, he's done the job for them. So 2nd and about 3 for Walpole. Dayer again gets it. Oh, looks like a fumble. Mansfield says they've got it. And the officials say they've got it too. So Dayer,
blast.
Oh, is that Abdal Kalak? Might have been Abdal Kalak on that because he's the one arguing that he was down. So it wasn't John Dayer. Goes to the 38. Pickup of 2.
Those are tough calls when you run into the middle of the line like that. There's 10 big bodies in there, and it's a fine line between when progress is stopped,
right,
and the play is over by rule or a fumble.
There's a snap, cutting back.
Very nice play by Kevin Needham on that run. The old, that defensive end corner on that side has to keep contained. You can't let the runner get outside the outside man. Kevin thought off a Mansfield blocker,
Right.
and turned the runner back in.
2nd and 5 for
Nice
Mansfield.
technique.
Curtis is going to keep it, trying to get to the outside. He might have done it. He might have got this, and a flag. That might have been a helmet to helmet.
Could have been. I hope it's not a late hit because it certainly didn't look like it from here. But that's kind of that's often the call you see on a
Right.
tackle out of bounds like that.
Personal foul on Walpole. And a 15-yarder, another big one. 2 big 15s against Walpole.
Now we can't see it because the Mansfield players are right in front of us, but it didn't look like to me that the Mansfield player was out of bounds when he was hit. So I may have to retract my earlier statement about a well officiated. I'm going to give it to these guys when I talk to them.
Yeah.
They've missed a couple holding calls and that. That's probably why I'm not doing this game, Rick. Might be a little bit biased, but I don't know.
Curtis back, throws, and got a whistle. Procedure
False
against.
start,
We'll move the ball back to the 42 of Walpole. It'll be a 1st and 15 for Mansfield. Badiri with it. He's hit.
That's a beautiful play.
Big hit over there. Who was
Is that Matt St. Cyr?
It might have been, yeah. And it goes back to the 40. I don't know, they're giving him all the way to the 45.
I mean, it was a beautiful pursuit and a picture-perfect tackle right out of the
2nd and 18. Curtis back to pass. Looks, fires. Complete. Won't be a first down. It'll be to the Walpole 35.
Well, it's good
Walpole 34.
that Mansfield doesn't have any more timeouts to help them on this drive, but
So 3rd down and about 7. Minute and a half left to go in the first half. Going deep.
no. Oh, Carl, that's a terrible call. No. Oh. Absolutely not. At best, their feet got tangled.
Right, yeah.
There was no even upper body contact. There was no intent. There was no, there are certain keys you look for, a restriction of the arm or grab at the waist. There was none of that there. Their feet got tangled. That's okay.
And they're waving it off. Okay, they are waving it off.
Excellent correction.
The
by
Mansfield side of the field not happy. The Walpole side of the field very happy. Third or 4th down. 3rd down, I guess.
I know Coach Redding has a great program. But to argue that, it's kind of nonsense because no right-minded football person would ever see that as a defensive pass interference. It just wasn't.
All right, 4th down and about 6 for Mansfield here. Another big defensive play for the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Minute 28 left in the half. Curtis back to pass. He's being chased. Fires. They're saying he was inbounds when he caught it. at the 19 of Walpole.
That was a heck of a catch.
It was. I think that
Andrew,
was
that
Andrew
DiGirolamo?
DiGirolamo.
Yeah.
So first down for Mansfield at the Walpole 17. 18, okay. Curtis throwing, complete. No, he dropped it. He was looking for Jackman and he dropped it. Minute 18 to go here in the half. Mansfield driving, looking to take the go-ahead touchdown here. Second and 10. Again, Curtis going over the middle. Wide open is Jackman.
Oh, no.
Dropped it. Was knocked out of his hands, I think, by
Yeah, that was Kevin Needham.
Kevin Needham there. One of Walpole's tri-captains.
You're right. Pulled it right out of his hands. That was a great play.
Third down.
Yeah, looked like he had it.
It did. Looked like he had, yeah. And he's been the top scorer for them. So we know that he can hold on to the ball. Yeah, he's got 8 touchdowns coming in here tonight. Third and 10 from the 18. Here's the fake. Curtis looking. He's being chased. Throws it away. And Walpole will get the fourth down now. No, fourth down. That took just 7 seconds, so there's 1:04 left to go here. So let's see, we're at the 18, 28, 35, 35 yard. He did make a 33-yarder. Let's see if they're going to go for the 7 points or the 3.
Well, Curtis is staying in there.
Yep. Fourth and 10. Curtis going far corner. He's got Jackman. And it is
It's hard to see from here.
touchdown. Whoa. Jackman pulls it in.
Wow. Beautifully thrown pass.
Yeah.
It used to be called the coffin corner. I'm not sure if it is anymore, but just there was nowhere else. No one else could have caught that ball the way it was thrown. Just placed right in there on his outside shoulder. Walpole's offsides.
Offsides.
So, now see what happens here is okay. Sometimes you'll get half the distance to the goal line, so the ball will go to the 1.5, and then teams will change from kicking for 1, and since they're that much closer, they might try for 2, but it doesn't look like Mansfield's doing that here.
James Warren in now to do the extra point. Kick is up and good. And Mansfield takes the lead here, 10-7.
Well, Walpole has been its own worst enemy here in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, some serious penalties that they didn't need, and a fumble, very costly when they were moving the ball. So,
all right,
Dyer
corrections
to make at halftime.
The Upman, Abdal Kalak back deep. We will see if they kick to him or not. Warren again kicking off for the Hornets. 57 seconds left in the half here. It's a shot kick.
Oh, okay.
A fair catch called at the 24.
Probably not a bad idea to fair catch that. The clock starts when the first receiving team member catches it. If he had caught it and tried for the return, it would have, may have used up 6 or 7 seconds. This way, Walpole gets it with the 56 seconds, and I believe all 3 of their timeouts.
No, they called one.
So I hope they try to do something and not just.
I think they will. I think they're going to go for it here. Yep, McKenzie back, fires, complete. Nice catch by Will McGrath. Pickup of about 9 on the play. Pickup of 9.
Oh, it is a first down. Okay,
good. They're going to give him 10 on that, so it was a first down. I thought he was over the line, yeah. McKenzie again going long and deep. He's got Jamal. Abdel-Khalak's got it. Pulled down at the 24-yard line. 38-yard reception.
So the clock stops till they set the ball and set up the chains and restart. 30 seconds.
Ball. Fakes. Throws. He's got him. Oh, just out. 26 seconds left now in the half.
Yeah, Kamari Hughes was the intended receiver on that one. I think he turned the wrong way. Looked like he turned inside. If he had turned outside, he may have had it. But boy, the Timberwolves can move the ball down the field quickly.
They do. Yep. Oh. Incomplete. McKenzie got hit just as he released that ball. 21 seconds left to go. 3rd and 10 from the 25 of Mansfield.
And a 42-yarder outside of Foynes' range.
It would be long. I don't think he's had anything that long, but he does have a strong leg. Kenzie fires. Knocked away. Good defensive play. Looking for Abdel-Khalak and hit just as the ball got there by Billy Doherty of Mansfield. Will bring up a
perfectly
4th down.
Time defense.
Timeout, Walpole. So we've got 16 ticks of the clock left here in the half. Walpole on the Mansfield 25, 4th down and 10. Trailing in the game 10-7. I see Foynes out there. He's going to try the field goal here. Let's see. He's got it at the 32. So this will be a 42-yard attempt here by Foynes. We will see.
Yeah.
The snap, the ball is down, the kick is up.
Wow.
And
Just short.
just short. Just short.
That was an excellent effort.
It was.
Right on the money, but about 3 yards short, it looked like.
I think that's just the second field goal attempt that Foynes has missed all year. And Mansfield will take over on their 25 with 10 seconds left to go in the game. Will they take a knee or will they try a Hail Mary here? Looks like they will take the knee.
Yeah, no timeouts.
And he does, and that will end the first half of play here from Turco Field, with Mansfield on top, 10-7. Let's see, the scoring started. Mansfield 5:59 into the first quarter. Evan Hafez kicked a 33-yard field goal, giving them a 3-0 lead. Then, just 3 plays later, Noah McKenzie hit Kamari Hughes on the run, a 61-yard pass play for a touchdown. Nick Foynes' extra point made it 7-3 Walpole. But then at 11:03 of the second quarter, Brandon Jackman pulled in an 18-yard scoring pass from Connor Curtis. James Warren's extra point put Mansfield back on top 10-7. And as time ran out, Nick Foynes' 42-yard field goal fell short. So that's the way we stand here. I've got McKenzie 7 for 12. 135 yards. Wow.
Yeah.
So that's the way we stand here. Now, John, your thoughts on the first half?
Walpole needs to stop being their own worst enemy.
Right, yeah.
There were a few plays that Mansfield ran early. A cross-buck run up the middle that found a seam, and then they've tried that screen pass twice. One time it worked, one time it didn't. But other than that, the challenge for Walpole has been their own mistakes.
Right.
Like we mentioned, a couple of really bad penalties
Yeah.
and a very costly fumble. If
All
they
right.
right those things, I think look for better things in the second half.
Okay, the teams are taking a break now. We'll do the same. We'll be back shortly with second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half action here from John Turco Field in this MIAA Division III quarterfinal game where your Timberwolves are losing to Mansfield 10-7.
However,
in what has been a very closely played game. Walpole has had some serious penalties that have killed them. And
we're starting with the ball in the second half.
will.
So
Jamal Abdal-Khalak back deep, John Dayer and Logan Keys, the shot men. We are underway. Comes down to Abdal-Khalak on the 15, 20, cutting over towards the right, cuts upfield. Oh, just got him. If they didn't get him then, he was gone. He gets knocked down at the 35.
In the end zone. So
So the Timberwolves will take over on their own 35-yard line as Abdal-Khalak put on the afterburners. And like I said, if he had gotten past that one player, he was gone. Oh, we got a penalty on Walpole.
So I saw
Back to the
Abdel
25.
Khalak talking to the officials, and I was wondering why. And I never saw a flag.
I didn't
I didn't see any foul.
All right, Kamari Hughes split left, and Matt St. Cyr wide right. Hand off to Keys, breaks up, picked up maybe 3 yards on the play. give him 2 on that. To the 27. 2nd and 8 for Walpole. Going left to right on your TV screen. McKenzie back to pass, looking, firing deep. He's got Hughes and overthrows him.
Hughes ran into some traffic.
He did.
That being a couple of Mansfield defenders who got in his way anyway.
Right.
I think McKenzie was expecting him to be 10 to 12 yards further down the field.
Yeah, that wasn't even close. And normally, he's been pretty close with his passes this year. St. Cyr again split wide left. To his right is Abdal Kalak.
Oh,
McKenzie's going to keep it.
And he's got
He's got run. First down and then some up to
Beautiful.
the 43-yard line of Walpole.
That was a
Pickup of
tremendous
16.
play call.
And a first down for Walpole.
Really smart play call. Everything about that play looked exactly like every other pass that Walpole had thrown.
Right.
But then it was clearly McKenzie was not trying to flee the pocket. That was the design play for him to run, and got the first.
1st and 10 from the Timberwolf 43. Handoff again to Hughes.
Oh, look at that.
To Keys. Keys gets down to the 40-yard line of Mansfield. Pickup of 17. And another first down for Walpole.
At the 40.
As they've got the ground game going.
Boy, did he hit that hole fast.
He did.
It was, and there wasn't much. There was a crease, but
Yeah.
that's all he needed, and he was through.
Hughes gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Not Hughes, Keys gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Mansfield was waiting for him that time. Again, Keys. He may have picked up a 2 at the most.
Let's not get too predictable now.
Right. They're only going to give him 1 yard on that. Third and 9 for the Timberwolves. Dare and Keys in the backfield with McKenzie.
It's got him in the middle.
Abdal Kalak gets it. Still on his feet. Cutting back again. Cutting back.
Hang on to it.
Hang on to that ball. And
Beautiful.
Jamal gets down to about the 10-yard line.
Beautifully run pattern. There's a seam. They're running out the linebackers somehow because 8 yards, 10 yards beyond the line of scrimmage, he was the only one in the neighborhood.
Right, yep.
He was wide open, so everyone else had been run out.
Pickup of 29 on that play. 1st and 10 for Walpole from just outside the 10-yard line. The orange and blue come up to the line. St. Cyr and Abdal Kalak on the left. Hughes on the right. They give it to Keys.
Oh,
he goes in standing up. Logan Keys on a 10-yard run.
I'm giving that one to the offensive line. There was a beautiful hole right up the middle. You or I could have scored on that one, Rick.
That's what I like to hear.
Maybe not. But, boy, those guys. And, the Mansfield line they got some good-sized boys there.
Yeah, they do.
But they just blew that hole open.
Foyne's ready. Paul Whalen is holding. The kick is blocked. And
that's it.
That could be back. So Walpole's lead is now 13-10.
There's another distinguishable rule between, say, the NFL and high school. Defense like that blocks a kick, you can't return it.
Right.
It's anytime the defense, or anytime it, like a fumble or block kick, it's dead automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because you could run it back in the NFL and 2 points.
Right.
Yeah, what about college?
I think you can.
Yeah.
You can still do it in college.
Right. So Walpole's lead now is 13-10, and they will be kicking off with 7:53 to go here in the third quarter.
Nice 4 minutes on that drive.
4 minutes and 7 seconds. Yeah. Foyne's kick on its way. It's taken on the 10. Up to the 15, 20. Still on his feet.
Such
Gets
a hold.
up to about the 25.
Oh, boy. Number 10 for Mansfield, Matt Trigny, just got away with a horrific hold. It was a tackle.
Mansfield will take over on their 26, 1st and 10.
It's done. Walpole needs a 3 and out here,
They do, yeah.
reestablish control of the game.
Barry with the ball. They're still pushing. He gets up to about the 28, 27.
Mike Frederick led the Walpole tacklers on that one. There were a whole bunch of them, but he was the last one off the pile.
Mike's another captain. Ironically, Walpole's 4 captains this year are all linemen.
Oh.
Yeah, they're all linemen.
Don't bait me, Rick. I'll say, as they always should be. The linemen are always your smartest players. No, that's good.
Curtis rolling to his right. He's going to step up, tries to get. He's got some running room, and he gets up to over the 40-yard line to the 41.
That's a first down.
That is a first down for the Hornets.
Now, could you tell? Was that a designed run? I was looking.
I don't.
Everyone was covered.
Right.
So,
yeah.
He may have just decided.
Yeah.
He had to run. No, they're not going away quietly.
No, not at all.
For sure. Not that we expected them to.
Curtis is keeping it again. He gets up to about the 43. Pickup of 2. 2nd and 8 for Mansfield. Luke Rogan coming in as a tight end for Mansfield, replacing Brian Butler. Handoff up the middle. Up to the 45. It'll bring up a third and about 6. Third and about 6 for Mansfield.
So they've tested the middle of the line for a couple of plays here. I'd say look for them to maybe go outside, or it's not time for another one of their screen passes.
Yeah. Curtis back to pass. Fade going long, straight down. Caught.
That was
Jackman again.
So Logan Keys
to the
was
19.
The defender was on him, but
pick up a
Jackman
36 on that.
And
Yeah.
at right, just the exact right time. Made a nice catch.
So 1st and 10 from the Walpole 19-yard line. Curtis back to pass, goes over the sideline, complete to, that looked like Andrew Burnham with the reception down to the 10. Pickup of 9 on the play, 2nd and a yard.
Curtis throws such a nice pass.
Curtis keeping it and goes in for the touchdown. And Mansfield goes back up on top again on a 10-yard run by Connor Curtis, the quarterback.
Yeah, another designed keeper.
I would say, yeah.
And he had plenty of room to get through the line behind his right guard and tackle.
Warner trying the extra point here again. Kick is up and straight through. And Mansfield goes on top, 17-13. So we're going back and forth here with scores in the second half.
Don't change the channel, folks. This one's going to go right down to the end, I think.
Both offenses look like they're starting to really gear up now. Abdal Kalak back at about the 12, about the 10 for Walpole. Up at about the 20, John Dayer and Logan Keys. They go over
all
to
his
Keys.
kicks have been short.
Cuts up, he gets to the 30. And that's where Walpole will start from their own 30-yard line. With 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Mansfield back up on top again, 17-13.
You know, it's a chilly evening, but I think conditioning is going to come into play here. Looked to me like the Mansfield defense was kind of just standing around the last drive. I don't know if they're getting tired.
Keys takes it and he gets hit right away. The loss on that play.
They didn't look like they were tired on that play.
Yep. 2nd and 11 for Walpole. McKenzie back to pass. He's going to run with it. He's got some room. Still on his feet, gets the close to a first down. We'll see where they mark it.
I think they've got it. The line to gain should be the 40, and the ball's, oh boy. They marked it about 6 inches short.
Just about 6, yeah.
So, nope. Okay. The referee's signaling a first down.
Okay, so.
Which is the right call. They made the, look at
All right, first down on the 40-yard line for the Timberwolves.
While I like the call, I'm not surprised that the Mansfield coaches are a little bit ticked off about it. Because it looks like
in motion is Brennan over the middle to Keys, and he gets dropped right away. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 40. Inside of a minute left in this third quarter. There's the snap, handoff to Keys. He's stopped and dropped for loss. Loss of about 2 on the play.
Curtis Riley for Mansfield on the tackle. Walpole pulled both guards to the left, and I think he must have snuck through that opening.
Yeah.
Play went nowhere. And that's going to be the quarter.
That will end the quarter, like John just said. So we've played 3 quarters here in this Division III quarterfinal game. Mansfield on top, 17-13, with 12 more minutes left to go in regulation. Walpole took the lead early in the third quarter, with Logan Key scoring from 10 yards out. The kick was by Foynes was blocked, and Walpole led 13-10. But Connor Curtis, the quarterback for the Hornets, scored from 10 yards out. James Warren's extra point made it 17-13 Mansfield, and that's where we stand right now.
So not so much mistakes and penalties. It's just 2 really good football teams playing a really good football game.
Yep.
The offenses are they're balanced, very talented quarterbacks, very talented receivers. We've seen some really fine catches here.
Right.
Great blocking by both offensive lines. We've got to give them both credit. And which is what you'd expect at this level of the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
It's, both teams have won their first round, and
they both come in with winning streaks too that are impressive. All right, third down and about 12 for the orange and blue. Fires. Incomplete. He was looking for Abdal Kalak. And it'll be a punting situation. The first one for Walpole, I think. Don't think they've punted yet.
that's pretty amazing.
All right.
Is it their first punt, or?
I think it is. I'm not sure. Anyway, Foynes back to kick here.
Is it Jackman and fumbled the snap, but he was able to get the kickoff. Oh boy.
Foynes is slow getting up. And Mansfield will take over. Let's see. On the 47-yard line of Walpole. There's only a 9-yard punt there.
Yeah. So I don't know if the ball's getting slippery.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a sheen on the field, and but he had a hard time with the initial snap, and then he picked it up, but muffed it again.
Yeah.
Before getting the kick away.
Curtis going long, wide open, to about the 3, 4, 5-yard line. That was I think it was Eben Schatz.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah.
That was, he made the catch. So his first catch of the night, I think.
So first and goal from the 5 for the Hornets. Clock moving, 11:19, counting. Handoff, pushing, getting down to about the. Looks like they're only going to give him it to about the 3, 4.
Line.
Looks like they're about the 4. Second and goal.
Well, they've got to get past Calvin McCabe, which is not an
Right.
easy task. Right?
Calvin's a big boy out there.
Boy.
Handoff. And Boderi goes in for the score. Nolan Boderi. A 4-yard run. .150 of the fourth quarter here. Still plenty of time. Warren again for the extra point. It's up and good.
No, you're absolutely right. Over 10 minutes. It's 2 scores, but Walpole has shown that they can move the ball on Mansfield.
So 24-13, Mansfield on top here.
No need to panic and try to get it all back at once.
Right.
Although we do know that Mackenzie Kim has that quick strike capability, but it is it's gut check time.
It is.
And,
yeah.
Walpole wants this.
A big run back by Kalak. We'll see if he can pull off one of his touchdown runs on the kickoff. Ball falls off the tee.
And you were saying he's had
run
2. Backs of
92 and 80. One against Natick, the longer one against Natick, the other one against Wachusett. And it comes over to Keys, up to the 20, 25, 26, and maybe the 27. Looks like the 26 is where Walpole will take over.
Do we know if he's looking at any colleges, or if any colleges have been looking at him?
I don't know. No, I'm not in the school anymore. I don't know. Walpole needs to get going, one at a time here. Just keep moving the chains.
That's it. Save their timeouts. And,
McKenzie's going to keep it, going around the right side, cutting upfield. He's got running room. It's up to midfield. He's into Mansfield territory, to the 46 of Mansfield. 28-yard run by McKenzie, and a first down. This is what they need. A couple of really big plays here.
Doesn't strike you as being a shifty runner, being as tall and slender as he is, but boy, he put some moves on there and showed a good deal of speed too.
On the sideline, two. That was to Will McGrath.
Like that
down
quick
to
swing
the
pass to the short side of the field.
41.
Sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you.
That's okay. Pick up a 5, 2nd and 5 for Walpole. McKenzie again keeping it.
All right.
It's going, still going down to the 20-yard line.
There we go.
Pickup of 21 on the play by McKenzie, down to the 19, so they'll give him 22 yards on that carry.
Funny, who'd have guessed that your quarterback was going to end up being your most effective runner, at least here in the fourth quarter. But hey,
all right.
That's going to make his passing that much more effective,
right?
Because they can't cheat on him now.
Hand off to Keys. Keys goes up the middle, and he'll get down to about the 18, maybe. Looks like they're going to mark him on the 18, 17. 17. Pickup of 2. 2nd and 8 for Walpole. McKenzie running again. Cutting back over the middle, still in his feet, looking to get around the corner.
There you go.
Still going.
Boy, he's close.
Yeah. Ball comes out, but he was down, and they're going to mark it at the 2. Looks like at the 2-yard line.
I've been reffing games where he's been the quarterback since he was 12 years old.
Really?
And, he's very, mature beyond his years, very level-headed, calm. So I'm not surprised he's leading the Walpole attack right now.
There goes McKenzie. He's in. Touchdown. Noah takes it in himself from 2 yards. And Walpole's back in the game again.
And, boy, his off-season work ethic is unmatched. So it's exciting that he's only a junior.
Right. Yeah, it is indeed. Okay. Foynes will try the extra point again, although we've got other plays. They might be going for 2 here. I think they are going to go for 2.
So that'll get them to
24 to 19. That'll bring it back to a field goal again. Walpole takes a timeout. Ooh, I don't like that. So Walpole has gotten right back into this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 an 8-play drive. They go 74 yards in 8 plays.
And McKenzie had
runs of 28, 22, 15, and 2. for that. So he gets 50, 65, 67 of those yards were Noah McKenzie keeping the ball himself, calling his own number. We have 7 minutes left to go here. If the defense can come up big here with a big stop, Walpole will get the ball back with plenty of time left. All right, going for the 2 here. Logan keys the lone back. McKenzie looking, throwing, incomplete. And the score remains now Mansfield 24, Walpole 19. I don't know who he was aiming for there, but didn't look.
It was a very low throw.
Yeah. All right, like we said, 7 minutes and 9 seconds left to go here. So Walpole down by 5. And looking to get the defense here.
Yeah, Mansfield's just going to really look to churn out the clock.
Right.
Keep the ball on the ground, get some first downs. But Walpole's really got to mount a defensive stance.
Taking 15, 20, 25. Uh-oh. Big run back up to the 40 by Brandon Jackman. And Mansfield will take over on their 40. Good field position. They're going to mark it on the 41. First down for Mansfield.
No real changes to the Walpole defense. It's the same personnel. Still in the 4-4.
Hand off to Buderi. And he's trapped up in the backfield. Loss of a yard on the play. Actually, looks like a loss of 2 in the play. Second down and 12 for the Hornets.
Oh yeah, I think it was Kevin Needham with the stop. Got into the backfield and made a great low tackle. See, a lot of players like to tackle high these days.
Right.
And it's not very effective. That one, that was a great tackle.
Curtis back to pass, looking, fakes, throws,
Nice
knocked
play.
away nicely by
It's Quinn McNeil.
Quinn McNeil.
Perfectly defended pass.
Yep, just at the right time, he got up there and knocked that ball away. It'll bring up a 3rd and 12.
I don't think you could do it. You couldn't have defended a pass better. I mean,
that was it looked like he was open there for a second.
I was just going to say the same thing. I think
Yeah.
he was, but he closed
Right.
very quickly and without interfering. He got his hand out
Yep.
and knocked away the ball. It was beautiful. And that's what we need.
3rd down
Right now.
here. Again, Curtis back to pass. Fires.
blocked.
Knocked out at the line.
Who had that? 54 is Aiden Abadi.
52?
Oh, I thought it was.
It might have been Abadi. Abadi
Yeah.
was over there too. Yeah, so yeah.
I think it was. Or
Yeah, either Brendan Kearns or Aiden Abadi was there and got their hand up and knocked that ball down, bringing up a 4th down for Mansfield. And a punting situation. Tommy Vallette back to do the punting. Abdal Kalak back deep at the 35 for Walpole. Goes over to the side. Jamal picks it up on the 25. 30. And he gets it up to about the 32. And that's where Walpole will take over on the 33-yard line.
The Walpole coaching staff can't love that when he lets the ball drop.
He's done it all year, though. And it's true. I mean, he does not want that ball to go by him. He wants to have the ball. He wants to run with it. And fortunately, most of the time it's worked out for him.
Right. So maybe they let him.
Trips on the left side here. They hand off to Keys. Keys still gets up. He gets maybe a yard.
So needless to say, that was exactly the defensive stand that Walpole needed to make, and we saw some,
exactly
huge plays. Right, great players make big plays. With Quinn McNeil and Aiden Abadi coming up, just huge on those.
Right, and Needham on the first down, but the tackle for the loss.
So let's see, the offense has to take advantage.
McKenzie's running with it. He's going up over the 40 to about the 41. And that's where they'll mark it, on the 41.
Suddenly we're watching Noah, Barry Sanders, McKenzie out there.
So 3rd and about 2 for the Timberwolves.
And I think his father, Chris, was a lineman when he played at Walpole. So
really?
So Noah must be getting the speed from Nancy, who was a porker when she played at Walpole High School. So, if you're out there listening, McKenzie family, Chris, we know Noah's not getting it from you.
Yeah. Keys with the play, goes up. He's got the first down.
Yeah.
Close to the 45. Mark it on the 44, and that's a first down.
Yeah.
Pick up of 3.
So,
wait a minute.
How do we do it? Little hesitation on the chain crew there.
Well, Mike Redding is arguing that it shouldn't have been a first down. Now he's arguing with
is he arguing with the chain crew?
Chain crew. McKenzie stuttering, moving upfield. Oh, hit. He might have got a yard, but that's about all.
I don't want to overdo it with him running, because they'll they've seen him run and they'll adapt to it.
2nd down and about 9.5.
And Walpole can be very strategic here, as with 3:30 left.
Right.
They can use up almost the rest of the clock to get down into touchdown range.
McKenzie back to pass, firing over the middle.
Oh, nice.
Great catch.
Will McGrath.
Still on his feet. Will McGrath there. Pulled that one in over his shoulder.
Between
down
2 defenders.
To the 20-yard line of Mansfield.
Unbelievable catch.
35-yard reception there by Will McGrath. 1st and 10 at the 21.
And obviously Abdal Kalak and Kamari Hughes are his favorite receivers, but there's a good example of him
using other players.
He's not afraid to throw to other guys.
Right. Keys. No, McKenzie's keeping it. Still on his feet, down inside the 15 to about the 14 or 13. Where are they going to mark that? On the 14. Pickup of about 6.
I guess it's still plenty of time. I was going to say, Mansfield might want to start using their timeouts.
Right.
Because if Walpole scores here, they want some time on the clock. Walpole's
got 2:48 and counting here.
I'm getting ahead of myself a little. They haven't scored yet, but
Right, that's true.
I'm optimistic.
Keys with the ball, gets up to about the 15. So pickup of a yard.
Yeah. So you really want to get that first right now.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Don't worry about the end zone here. Walpole's
Timeout Walpole. Yeah, timeout Walpole with 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in regulation.
because they don't want to find themselves with a tough fourth down situation, right?
Yeah.
So I would try to get the first. It would
Right.
be first and goal. I don't know. I'm not a coach, so I'm thinking.
No, I mean that's don't go for the touchdown now,
no.
unless it's there. But get the first down first, and then kill off the clock.
I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised. There was no panic on any of the players. It seemed like 2 minutes ago, Mansfield was up by 10.
Yeah.
Or was it 11? Right? Was it 24-13?
24-13. It was 11 points. Yeah.
We were saying they had to score twice.
Right.
But they just had too methodical.
Right. The team, Walpole has progressed all year long. They've matured. The confidence you can see out there, game by game.
I love that.
The confidence gets better.
Maturity. You're right.
Kenzie looking, throwing, complete.
That's
close. 2. Abdel Kalak with the reception.
It is a first. The line judge is calling it a first down. I think I saw.
It looks like.
Yeah, it is.
At the 11.
Oh boy.
Yeah. The fourth and no, it's going to go. They gave him the first down.
Yeah,
okay, so first and 10
at the
just
10 and
outside
a half,
of the 10-yard line again.
Look at this one, 57.
McKenzie
Max
going to the
got it.
right. He's got it. Noah's got it. 6 more points. Walpole takes the lead again. McKenzie going crazy in this fourth quarter running-wise.
And you're surprised at how easy that was. So
I know.
Obviously, you got some great blocking from the right side of the offensive line. But it wasn't even challenged to get into the end zone from almost 11 yards out. It's
going to go for 1 here or 2. 2 would make it a field goal.
Right.
They are going for 2.
2, right?
Here,
so it almost doesn't make. Going for 1 here doesn't give you anything.
Right, no. Abdal Kalak wide right. Keys the lone back. McKenzie's going himself. He's in! McKenzie with the rush. And Walpole leads 27-24.
So here's the question, Rick. Did all week in practice, they worked on their offense saying, okay, nobody say anything, but late in the third, fourth quarter, we're going to turn Noah loose?
Yeah.
Was that the plan? Was that the game plan here?
I would love to know. Would love to know.
I think he had 1 run the first half. It was a planned quarterback run up the middle.
Yep.
But boy, I mean,
in this second half, he's at 50, 65.
If this was the plan, it's brilliant.
96 yards rushing in the second half for Noah.
And 2 scores.
Yep, 2 scores.
And an extra point. So
right.
14 points all by himself.
We have a minute 51 left here. It's all on the shoulders of the defense now.
Yeah, that's plenty of time for Mansfield to.
Oh, yeah.
But, let's see.
Foynes' his kick is a squibber. Picked up on the 35. Trying to get out of bounds, and he does, it looks like.
That's a smart play.
It was picked up on the 25, actually. He gets it up to the 29, maybe?
Kick like that precludes any long return.
Yeah. They're going to mark it on the 28. And Mansfield will take it there, 72 yards away from pay dirt. Minute 46 left to go in regulation. Walpole up by a field goal, 27-24. Both teams looking to go to the D3 semis. Curtis, back to pass, throws, complete. Brought down on the 40.
Yeah,
The
Kevin
30.
Needham tracked him down.
Pickup of about 3, 2nd and 7. Clock continues to run. Kept out. That was Badiri, and they stuff him at the 20, the 30, 31, 32.
It's like Quinn McNeil came in to make that stop.
Third down and about 5 for Mansfield.
They've taken a timeout.
Minute 10 to go here. 70 seconds left in this game, folks, but don't go away. It is far from over.
But Kevin Needham is a stud, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
He missed, he was out for 3 or 4 games with an injury, and he's only been back. I think it's either his 2nd or his 3rd game back, but he's been playing like a crazy guy out there. He's been playing amazing.
I can see why he's a captain. I mean,
Yeah.
his technique is flawless, and he's just making some huge plays.
3rd and, I'm going to go 3rd and 6 here for Mansfield. Curtis back to pass, looking, gets hit just as he releases it.
No, he was out of bounds.
Oh, they say he caught it right at the 45 of Mansfield. First down for the Hornets.
So Walpole's gone. Well, not now. I was going to say they looked like on that play they'd gone to a 3-man line, but they're back to 4. You got to maintain a pass rush.
Curtis back, going down the right sideline. Jackman wide open, and he's in. Oh my God! 55-yard pass catch. Brandon Jackman.
So it wasn't called, and I don't know if you have replay, but it'd be interesting to watch that play if there was almost like a pick play, because it was like he was closely covered, and then all of a sudden he was wide open.
Right.
Which is great
Kick is
basketball.
up and good.
That's tough.
Warren's kick makes it 31-27 now, Mansfield. At 11:06. Took them 57 seconds to score. Oh, we're looking for a big run back and then another scoring drive here in 54 seconds.
With 2 timeouts, I believe.
I think they've got 2 left, right.
people are getting their admissions worth tonight. That's for sure.
Certainly are.
Even if it's going to the MIAA.
Ball comes to Keys at the 20. 25.
Stay outside.
Trying to get upside. He does. He's got some running room, and he's out of bounds at about the 36, maybe.
All right.
We're going to mark it on the 35, 36. First and 10 for Walpole with 48 seconds left in regulation. Do the Timberwolves still have some magic left in their bag of tricks? McKenzie back to pass. Look, fires over the middle. He's got Abdel Kalak. He's got the first down and then some. Goes out of bounds at about the 41 or 42 of Mansfield. They're going to mark it on the 43.
Great job
Pick up
getting
a
out of
21
bounds.
on the play. New set of downs. 42 seconds to go.
42 yards, or 43.
Kenzie back to pass. Looks, firing. Oh, through the hands. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. He was looking for Hughes. Is that Hughes? Yeah. Oh, no, it was Abdel Kalak. Yeah. 2nd down and 10. Back to pass, fires, complete to Will McGrath. Pick up.
No, it was a first down.
9.
It was a first down, so the
10.
clock should have stopped until now. Okay, there we go.
McKenzie again. Fakes the pass. Fires. Complete down to the 10-yard line to Amari Hughes.
Walpole smartly uses their timeout. 24 seconds left. With
Let's see. Where was the line of scrimmage for that? Okay, it was 10. So 33, and this is down now. To 33 to the 10, 11.
It must be the 11 because they've got both state down markers up, so it's not 1st and 10.
So it's a 22-yard pickup by Hughes on that play. 24 seconds left. Walpole is 11 yards from the end zone. What a game. What a fourth quarter.
I know.
1, 2, 3, 4 touchdowns already in the fourth quarter. Two by each team. Hey, there's time for 3 plays, 4 plays at least.
Yeah.
You know, if they're passing on each play, there is plenty of time here.
Or, you could call 2 plays, run one, and come up to the line and run the next one. A lot of options. Maybe Noah's just going to run it in here.
Here's the snap. McKenzie's back to pass. He's
throwing.
Overthrown.
I thought he had him open for a second there. The officials will be hesitant to call it ticky-tack foul here, as we call it. It's going to have to be something very big and, that everyone will notice. It's,
right.
So. going to let the
Second
players
and 10.
play.
Right. From the 11. McKenzie back to pass. Looking. Throwing.
Got him.
Got him! Jamal Abdul-Khalak for the touchdown!
The ball in.
11-yard TD pass. Jamal went right to left underneath the crossbars, and he was there. With just 14 seconds left to go in this game.
Which, the way things have been going,
That's enough for a touchdown, yeah. All right, what's Walpole doing? They're going for 2 here, I think. Or, no, they're going to go just for the 1. Which would make it 34-31. Nick Foynes, a big kick here for Nick. Snap, the ball is down. The kick is up and no good. He missed. Oh.
it was a good snap, good hold.
It did, yeah. I think, I'm not going to say that. Anyway, Walpole now on top, 33-31, with 14 seconds left to go in the game. Can the Timberwolves hold on? This game has had everything. Five touchdowns in the fourth quarter, 7 in the second half. Unbelievable. Yeah, at halftime it was 10-7.
Yeah,
10-7 at halftime, and it's gone a little nutso since then. Well, both teams we knew could score.
Right,
we knew both teams could score, and they're showing it now.
I mean, that was just an incredible drive. With, less than a minute, and they scored.
There's the kick down to the 15. He's got some running room. Gets up to the still going. A lot of
Get out of there.
stuff going on the sidelines there. They get it up to the 28, maybe 29.
Look at that. So
with 7 seconds to go,
return
we've got time for a Hail Mary here. So where are they going to mark it? On the 30? On the 30-yard line. So 7 seconds. Could be 2 plays, but got to play center field out there.
Yeah.
Abdul-Khalak back at safety. It all comes down to this, folks. Curtis back to pass. Fires on the sideline, incomplete. 4 seconds to go. Took off 3.
Boy, even with a 3-man rush, we had good pressure on him.
Right.
That was Aiden Abadi.
Second and 10.
That's huge because you usually sacrifice the pass rush on a defensive stand like this. And he was able to get in and pressure Curtis.
Looks like a 3-man rush again for Walpole. 4 seconds to go. This is it. It all comes down to this. Curtis back. He's being chased. He's going to run it. Throws it back. And
that's it.
Fumble. Walpole recovers. Ball game. What? Still loose. Touchdown! Recovered by Kamari Harris. It is Kamari Harris with the fumble recovery.
Well, this game's going to go down in Walpole High School history as one of the most.
That would be about a 2-yard fumble recovery. And Walpole is going to the semifinals with, what a game. I mean, this was just unbelievable. Walpole 39-31. Six touchdowns here in the fourth quarter. It can't get any more exciting than that. Nope. It was just unbelievable. The fans have streamed out onto the field to congratulate their Timberwolves. What a game. What a game. One of those games where really both teams deserved the win. Walpole made up for those penalties we talked about in the first half that was killing them. And they just, came out. Noah McKenzie put the team on his back for the fourth quarter and said, listen, guys, let's do this. So we will run down the scoring here again. It was a quiet first quarter. Walpole fell behind 3-0 on a 33-yard field goal by Evan Hefes. Then Kamari Hughes pulled in a 61-yard pass from Foynes. Maybe a 61-yard pass from Noah McKenzie. Nick Foynes' extra point made it 7-3 Walpole. The only scoring in the second quarter was a Brandon Jackman 18-yard pass reception from Connor Curtis. James Warren's extra point put the Hornets on top 10-7 at halftime. But the excitement was coming after the break. Walpole took the lead at 13-10 when Logan Key scored from 10 yards out with 4:07 gone in the third quarter. Connor Curtis came right back with a 10-yard run for Mansfield. Warren's kick put the Hornets back on top 17-13. It looked a little rough early in the fourth quarter when Nolan Buderi scored from 4 yards out, making it 24-13, and we were getting a little nervous here. But Noah McKenzie started the Noah McKenzie show with a 2-yard run put Mansfield up 24-19. McKenzie then scored an 11-yard run and rushed the extra points for putting the Timberwolves on top 27-24 at 10:09. So there was a minute 51 left at that point. At 11:06, 57 seconds later, Brandon Jackman pulled in a 55-yard pass from Curtis. Warren's extra point put the Hornets up on top again, 31-27. But the Timberwolves weren't over. They weren't about to give up. Jamal Abdel-Khalak pulled in an 11-yard TD pass with 54 seconds. Well, it was at 11:46, so 40 seconds after the thing. So Walpole goes up on top 33-31. Then on the last play of the game, Mansfield tries a little razzle-dazzle. The ball gets fumbled. Kamari Hughes picks it up in midair and rumbles in from 2 yards out for the final touchdown and the final score of 39-31. What a game. The winner of this game, Walpole now will play the winner of the Milford North Attleboro game, which is going on right now.
I was just trying to see if there was a result for that.
An update on that score. If Milford wins, the game will be in Milford. If North Attleboro wins, the game will be here. And we will see if we can get anything here. McKenzie, like I said, in the fourth quarter, he rushed for 96 yards on 9 carries, so 10 yards a run for McKenzie. And, overall 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. So 16 completions on 26 pass attempts, I think. But, Noah just, he willed this team to win.
So, like I said, I've refereed a lot of games he's played, and I knew he was an athletic quarterback, talented athlete. But that surprised. I don't think anyone expected that. His maneuverability and then the speed with which he hit the holes, and that was just a whole different level of play.
Well, we would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School varsity football action. Once again, the final score from the Division III quarterfinal, your Walpole Timberwolves 39, the Mansfield Hornets 31.